Ladies and gentlemen, every morning, as the sun rises and the world awakens, there is a fresh invitation to embrace the promise of a new beginning. Life is not a random sequence of events, it is a deliberate orchestration by the one who holds all things in his hands. He declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." These words are not merely a poetic reassurance, they are the heartbeat of God's design for your life. Before the foundation of the world, He crafted a blueprint with your name on it. Every step, every moment, and every breath is accounted for in His divine plan. But here's the mystery: He will not force you into His purpose. He invites you, He calls you, He waits for you to align your will with His. Each day is an opportunity to say, "Yes, Lord, I trust your plan. I choose to walk in it." From the very beginning, God has always been intentional. He is a God of order, purpose, and design. Nothing about His creation is accidental, and that includes your life. When He says, "I know the plans I have for you," it is not a statement of mere hope, it is a declaration of certainty. These are not plans formed in response to circumstances or human decisions. They are plans that existed before you were born, intricately woven into the fabric of time by the Creator Himself. His promise of a plan is rooted in His character. He is not a man that He should lie or change His mind. When He speaks, it is done. This assurance allows you to trust that His plans for you are good, even when the path seems unclear. Life may bring uncertainty, but God's plan is never uncertain. He sees the end from the beginning, and His purpose is always to bring you into the fullness of His design. The beauty of His promise is that it is personal. He doesn't speak of a generic plan for humanity, He speaks of a specific plan for you. He knows your name, your heart, your dreams, and even your struggles. He takes all of it into account, crafting a plan that is uniquely tailored to your life. Even your detours and mistakes are not outside of His ability to use for your good. His promise assures you that nothing is wasted in His hands. At the core of His plan is His desire to prosper you. This prosperity is not merely material, it is holistic. It encompasses your spirit, soul, and body. It is about flourishing in your purpose, walking in His peace, and living in the abundance of His grace. This is not a promise of a life free from challenges, but it is a promise of a life filled with meaning and anchored in hope. God's plan also includes a future that is secure in Him. While the world around you may be unpredictable, His promise stands firm. He has already gone ahead of you, preparing the way and ensuring that His purpose will prevail. The promise of His plan is an invitation to trust, to rest, and to walk confidently, knowing that your life is in the hands of the one who loves you deeply and has planned everything for your good. Each day presents a new beginning, a fresh canvas on which God invites you to align your heart, mind, and actions with His divine will. Life is a journey of choices, and every morning you are faced with the opportunity to choose the path that leads to His purpose. Alignment with God is not a passive process, it requires intentionality, a conscious decision to seek His guidance and walk in step with His plans. The beauty of daily alignment is that it acknowledges the grace of God in giving you another chance. Yesterday's mistakes do not define today. His mercies are new every morning, providing a clean slate to realign your focus and priorities. This daily opportunity is a reminder that God is more interested in your direction than your perfection. He calls you to draw closer to Him, to listen to His voice, and to trust that His plans are better than anything you could imagine. When you choose to align yourself with God, you are saying, "Not my will, but yours be done." This surrender is not a loss, it is a gain. It is an acknowledgement that His ways are higher than your ways and His thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Alignment is about trusting that even when the path ahead is unclear, His guidance will never fail you. This daily choice to align also requires discipline. It involves setting aside time to seek Him, to meditate on His word, and to pray for wisdom and direction. It is in these moments of stillness that He reveals His plans and strengthens your spirit to walk in obedience. Alignment is not about striving, it is about abiding in His presence and allowing Him to lead. Each day, God places opportunities before you to grow, to serve, and to impact the world around you. These opportunities are part of His divine plan, but they can only be fully realized when you are in sync with His purpose. Daily alignment ensures that you are prepared to recognize and seize these moments, walking boldly in the steps He has ordained for you. Alignment is not a one-time event, it is a daily moment-by-moment journey. It requires humility, a willingness to let go of your own agenda, and faith to embrace His. As you make this choice each day, you will find that your life becomes a reflection of His glory, a testimony of what it means to live in harmony with the Creator's design. Hope is one of the most powerful forces in life. It is not a fleeting emotion or a mere wish for things to get better. True hope is a confident expectation rooted in the promises of God. It is the assurance that what He has spoken will come to pass, regardless of the circumstances around you. Hope is the anchor for your soul, keeping you steady in the storms of life and giving you the strength to press forward when everything else says to give up. Hope transforms how you see the world. It shifts your focus from the present struggles to the future glory that God has prepared. It allows you to see beyond the challenges, beyond the pain, and beyond the uncertainty into the reality of His divine plan. Hope is not blind optimism. It is a profound trust in the character and faithfulness of God. It reminds you that He is working all things together for your good, even when you cannot yet see the outcome. In the darkest moments, hope becomes your light. It whispers that this is not the end, that God's story for your life is still unfolding. It gives you the courage to stand firm, to persevere, and to believe that His plans for you are good. Hope fuels your faith, reminding you that the same God who fulfilled His promises to countless generations is the same God who watches over His word in your life. Hope also empowers you to act. It is not passive, it inspires you to move forward in faith, trusting that every step is guided by His hand. It allows you to dream, to take risks, and to embrace the possibilities that God places before you. Hope is what turns impossibilities into realities, for it is rooted in the One who specializes in doing the impossible. There is a profound strength that comes from living with hope. It lifts your spirit, renews your energy, and fills you with a sense of purpose. When you live with hope, you are declaring that God's promises are greater than your problems, that His faithfulness outweighs your fears, and that His plans for your life are worth waiting for. Hope is not just something you hold on to, it is something that holds on to you, keeping you grounded in the truth of who God is and what He has promised. Every individual is created with a unique purpose, a divine assignment embedded within their being. Life is not a random occurrence, it is intentional, deliberate, and filled with meaning. Discovering your purpose begins with understanding that you are not here by accident. You are a masterpiece crafted by the Creator with a specific role to play in His grand design. Your existence is a testament to the fact that God has something significant for you to accomplish. Finding your purpose starts with seeking the One who gave it to you. God, the author of your life, holds the blueprint to your destiny. It is in relationship with Him that you begin to uncover the reason for your existence. Through prayer, reflection, and His Word, He reveals the unique gifts, talents, and passions He has placed within you. These are not just random traits, they are tools designed to equip you for the work He has prepared for you. Living your purpose requires stepping out in faith. It means embracing the opportunities and challenges that come your way as part of the process. Purpose is not something that falls into your lap, it is something you grow into. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, shapes you and prepares you for the next step. The journey is just as important as the destination because it is in the journey that your character is refined, your faith is strengthened, and your vision is clarified. Walking in your purpose is not about personal gain, it is about making an impact. Your purpose is always tied to serving others and glorifying God. When you live out your purpose, you become a blessing to those around you. Your life becomes a reflection of God's goodness and a testament to His power. Whether it is through your work, your relationships, or your influence, living your purpose leaves a legacy that extends beyond your time on earth. Living with purpose also brings fulfillment. There is a deep sense of peace and joy that comes from knowing you are doing what you were created to do. It gives you direction, clarity, and focus. Purpose eliminates confusion and replaces it with a sense of certainty even in uncertain times. It reminds you that your life matters, that every day has meaning, and that you are part of something greater than yourself. Ultimately, discovering and living your purpose is about alignment with God's will. It is about surrendering your plans and embracing His. It is about trusting that He who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. Your purpose is not just about what you do, but who you become in the process, a reflection of His love, power, and grace in the world. The refining process is an essential part of growth and transformation. It is the means by which God shapes, molds, and prepares you for His purposes. Just as gold must go through fire to be purified, so must your life go through challenges to reveal its true value. The refining process is not meant to destroy you, it is meant to refine you, to strip away what is unnecessary and bring forth the beauty and strength that God has placed within you. Every trial, every setback, and every hardship is an opportunity for refinement. These moments are not wasted, they are tools in the hands of the master craftsman. In the fire of difficulty, your character is tested, your faith is deepened, and your trust in God is strengthened. It is in these moments that you discover the depth of His grace and the power of His presence. The refining process requires patience and surrender. It is not always easy to understand why certain things happen or why the path seems difficult, but trust is essential. Trust that God sees the bigger picture, that He knows what is best for you, and that He is working all things together for your good. The process may be painful at times, but the outcome is always worth it. God is preparing you for something greater than you can imagine. Through refinement, you become more aligned with His purpose. The things that once held you back, fear, doubt, pride, or insecurity, are burned away, leaving behind a heart that is pure, a mind that is focused, and a spirit that is resilient. You emerge stronger, wiser, and more equipped to fulfill the calling on your life. The process is not just about what you do, but about who you become, a vessel of honor, fit for the Master's use. The refining process also brings clarity. As impurities are removed, you begin to see more clearly the path God has set before you. Your vision becomes sharper, your priorities become aligned with His will, and your understanding of His plan deepens. You learn to let go of what is not essential and hold tightly to what truly matters. This process is not a one-time event, it is a continuous journey. Each season of life brings new challenges and new opportunities for refinement. With every step, God is shaping you into the person He created you to be, preparing you for the destiny He has designed for you. Through it all, His love sustains you, His grace empowers you, and His promises remind you that He is with you every step of the way. In the journey of life, each day brings an opportunity to align with God's purpose, embrace His promises, and walk confidently in hope. His plans for you are good, filled with purpose, and anchored in His unwavering love. Though challenges may come, they are not meant to deter you, but to refine and prepare you for the greatness He has designed for your life. As you live in alignment with His will, rooted in hope, and committed to discovering and fulfilling your purpose, you become a reflection of His glory and a blessing to the world. Trust the process, embrace the journey, and know that the one who began a good work in you will be faithful to bring it to completion.